Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Chris here, and today we are going to be going through the second shelf of my liquor cabinet here. So includes mostly Islay. You can see here I've got a Swedish High Coast one there, and then we've got some blends and some independent ones in there, and there's some Irish ones in there as well. So we just finished the top shelf here, which was more Speyside, Highland, Lowland. Couple do not opens, got a couple Ardbegs in there, and some sign bottles. But you can see, which is really cool, we made some extra space. I'm not sure how we did that because that was pretty packed before. So it'd be interesting to see how much space we make, if any, from this shelf. So let's get into that now, and I'll start putting bottles out to the bar, tipping them on the sides to moisturize them, and then we will go from there, guys. Show you everything I've got. So stay tuned for that. Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Chris here again. Welcome back to part 2, or shelf 2 I should say. So basically what we're doing today is we're tipping these bottles over onto their sides. Do it once a year to moisturize the corks. So figured I've got to do it anyway, so why not take you guys along with me, and I can show you what I've got at the same time. So so this is first one we've got here is the Bowmore number 1. Really like Bowmore. I mean, I really like anything really out of Islay that's smoky and peaty. But I've never had the Bowmore number 1. It's heard it's kind of an entry-level type of Scotch, 40%, but still it's a Bowmore, and it's an Islay. So I'm really kind of looking forward to trying that one out. So this is the basic box here. Nothing too exciting about it. This one here is the Pete's Beast. I've never had this, but I've heard good things about it. It's a really cool bottle, really cool packaging on it here. It's at 46%, and really supposed to be a really peaty, smoky single malt Scotch. So really kind of looking forward to trying this guy out. I'm pretty, I did. I got this one here in Winnipeg at the LC, and I believe it was on sale. It came out, and then almost, you can see here, this is really cool too, the label's kind of scorched. And then immediately they put it on sale. I don't think the sale was that great, maybe $5 or $8 off, but I'd rather have the $5 or $8 than the MLCC. So this one here I got on our booze cruise with Dan. This is the Pete's Beast as well, but this is a batch strength with Oloroso sherry casks. So yeah, it's really kind of cool. Oh no, sorry, it's not Oloroso, it's PX Pedro Jimenez sherrywood finish. So so there's some PX casks in there, and I've never, like I said, I've never had this one before either, but really looking forward to getting into it and trying it out. So we picked this one up here in Regina on our booze cruise. I forget which shop it was that I got it in, but I was pretty happy to grab it when I saw it. Let me see. This is the Lefroy Select. This one's always going on sale here in Winnipeg, but the sale prices now that they have these on is more expensive than what the normal cost of this was when I originally bought it, and I'm positive I would have bought it on sale. So yeah, things have gone up a lot. So and only getting more expensive in this country now. So with the liquor tax and our carbon tax and all the rest of the tax that we have here, it's getting tough. So that's why I buy a lot of things in Alberta. Kind of get around all that kind of stuff. This here, I don't know if you know anything about this, but all these come with a little tag in it, and then you can join the Friends of Lefroy, and then you put in this little code, and then you get a free, like, 1-by-1 piece of land in Scotland on Lefroy. And then you can go to your when you go to visit the distillery, they'll give you your dram, your free dram, and then you can go out onto your little plot of land there and have a drink on it. So it's kind of an interesting how they've got it marketed that way. So it's really kind of cool. This one here is the Lefroy 14. I've got pretty sure I have the 13. I just don't know where it is, but I'm pretty positive I've got the 13. But this is the 10-year-old cask strength, and they came out during Spirit Release every year. So I know I've got the 13 around somewhere. I'm just not sure where the heck it is. It might be in the other. I've got two cellars going on here for my Scotch whiskey, so it may be sitting in the other cellar. But we will be getting to that in these videos. So once we're done the main one, then we're going to go into the secondary one where I keep other bottles. So yeah, there's number 14. There's number 15. Bat strength. Same bottle, same everything to it. Just a different number on it. And you can see here that is the emblem of the Prince of Wales. So when Charles was the Prince of Wales and not the King of England, that was his Scotch. So he was always he has barrels and barrels. Oh, here's number 13 right here. There we go. Knew I had number 13. He's got tons of different barrels over there. I remember talking to James Neal, the this might spill out on me, the ambassador to Lefroy, and he was saying that they have is really interesting over there. But Charles has got some private barrels to himself there that why wouldn't he, right? But it's really cool that they put that Prince of Wales mark on these bottles. And I asked him, now that he's king, if it's going to be coming off, and he goes, "That's actually a really good question." That they're not. They're going to keep that on there, and yeah, just kind of honor the Prince of Wales. So yeah, this one here is the sherry oak finish, 10-year-old, and this was the bottle here, according to James, that has replaced the triple wood. And I mean, this is a really nice Scotch, and I've had it quite a few times, and very nice Scotch, but it's no triple wood. The triple wood is amazing. So I've got a bottle of it here, and but it's almost almost gone. You can see that, but boy, is this ever good. Really, really, really nice. I heard it was matured in, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard it was matured in bourbon casks, Oloroso sherry, and PX casks. So, yeah, not 100% sure if that's I'm sure it's true, but I'm not exactly sure of the percentages of what it is. This is the Carchus here from a couple years ago, the Warehouse 1 Carchus. I should have bought a second bottle. I didn't. People are saying it wasn't as good as some of the other ones, but I mean, it's a Carchus. And then you know, I always like to get at least 2 bottles of Carchus, to one to open and enjoy, and then one to kind of sit on. So this is the only bottle I have, and now it's completely sold out. So I was kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't pick up a second bottle, but what can you do? I am happy though that I picked up a second bottle of this Carchus at our spirit release here that we had. This is really, really, really nice, and you can see here that there's not a whole heck of a lot left in this. So this is a really, 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 really nice Scotch. But I just have an extra bottle on hand, but yeah, we got into that one pretty good. Yeah, this one here, this is the leg. This is the Corey Krabby edition. Can't get this here in Winnipeg, so picked this up out of Calgary at Craft Cellars. See how nice and dark that is, eh? And this is at 55% and at 50 ppm, non-chill filtered, non-colored. Look at that beautiful, beautiful color, eh? And this is the leg Kilmorey, and you can see, you know, the difference if you go back and look at the last video that I did of the upper shelf. The difference in look at the boxes that they've used for their inaugural release to this release. Same bottles though, but and you can see, look at that color on that, eh? Very different than the Corey Krabby. This is the Kilmorey, more of a bourbon cask barrel on it, and this is 46% ABV and 50 ppm. So really, really, really looking forward to trying these ones here. And if they're anything like the one that I tried or had, the red wine cask, oh my God, we're in for a real treat. This one here is from the single malts of Scotland. This is a Kalila, and it is 10 years old. So cool independent bottling of Kalila. Kalila is really, really, really nice. Nice smoky peaty type of Scotch. Open this guy up here for you. I got this at Craft Cellars as well, and I don't think I've ever had. I've never had this expression of oh God, how do you even pronounce it? The Ardnammenshire. I don't know. I'm probably buggering it, but anyway. But I believe I've had an expression of this in the the Christmas calendar there. from the that boutique whiskey company. I'm pretty sure there was an expression of that in there. This is a regular release of the Kalila 12-year-old. Got this at the LC here in Winnipeg, and it was only $5 off, but $5 is $5, right? And it was just as cheap in Calgary as it was here in Winnipeg, so I ended up picking that up. I've had Kalila in the past, really nice, and looking forward to trying this expression of it, the basic, Diageo expression of Kalila. This is the Ardbeg 5-year-old, the Wee Beastie. This is an incredible Scotch. You guys are really like this one here. Lots of peat, lots of smoke. Really a rich Scotch. This is the Kilchoman, the Sanag. I've never tried this one here before. I have the Machier Bay, and it's sitting here in my on my bar as I speak, and it is absolutely incredible. Bought it at BSW in Calgary, and we just got Sanag now. I think it's $134. I picked this up at Cellar. I'm sorry, at BSW for I think about $74, and the Machier Bay, I think they wanted $120 in Winnipeg, and I think I picked it up for about $64 in Calgary, so half the price. So it was kind of a no-brainer, and picked up 2 bottles of the Kilchoman Machier Bay. So I've got one to open here and enjoy, and then I've got one sitting in the cellar and on standby. And I didn't know this about this these scotches, and I was on the Kilchoman Facebook page, the fan of the Facebook page, and the guy was like, I don't know what to do with all these coins and stuff, these Kilchoman coins. And I'm like, where the hell do you get these Kilchoman coins? This is the coin. This comes right off, so when you're done, you can take this off. It's kind of like a little collector's challenge coin kind of thing. It's really cool. I had no idea about that. Somebody was saying, yeah, just don't, enjoy them while you still have them, because like Glenlivet or Glenfiddich or something like that had them on their bottles at one time, and they were metal coins that you take off, and now they're just like a sticker. So really good on Kilchoman for doing that, so you can peel it off, and kind of becomes like a little collector's piece for you. And I don't know if this bottle here is a different coin to it than the Machier Bay. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's the same, because it just says Kilchoman Distillery Uniquely Islay. So I'm sure that's all the Machier Bay would say. But let's take a look. There's the Kilchoman Machier Bay. And this is unbelievable. It was really good right off the bat. But now that it's opened up a bit, this is going to be amazing. Because when I was at one of our liquor stores here in Winnipeg, the PC that was working there said, oh, would you like a sample of it? And I was like, of course, why not? And I tried it, and it was probably a little less than this. It was about half a bottle left. And I tried it, so it was opened up. And oh my God, I just about fell over. It was so good. It was absolutely incredible. So I raced home and got on the computer and checked out the prices between Winnipeg and Calgary. And Calgary was half price, so I got 2 bottles of this because it was so good, and 1 bottle of this. And I haven't tried this one yet, but yeah, you can see the coins are exactly the same. Kilchoman Distillery Uniquely Islay. But yeah, I when I saw that, I thought maybe I would try that out. So I did kind of peel this off, and it comes right off. It's just glued on. I'm not going to take it off again because I just put it back on there. But yeah, it comes off quite easily. And so that's kind of neat. I had no idea. You know, I guess you learn something new every day. So, you know, before you get rid of your Kilchoman bottles, make sure you take the coin off first before you throw it away. And I've seen other ones that have, you know, special releases on them or different years, and they have different coins to them. So check them out, and don't throw away your bottle. You know, if it's got that coin on it. And maybe check your other bottles too, just in case, because you never know. Those are kind of cool to have. Sorry. This one here is the Port Charlotte 10-year-old heavily peated from Brook Laddie, right off of Islay. And I have never had this one before, but I've heard so many people rave about how good it is. I definitely needed to pick up a bottle of it. Got it a couple of years ago at BSW in Calgary, and yeah, really looking forward to trying it. I know a guy that I watch on YouTube. His moniker is Food Quig. Andy. He really likes the Port Charlotte. So I thought, well, on his review there, I'll go and pick up a bottle of that. So, and then the last one I've got here, I got this out of Craft Cellars. This is the High Coast. This is from Truth Malters here, and they're right here in Winnipeg, and they represent, well, there's High Coast, but the big one that you may know is Cavalin, and they've got a few other holdings. But this is a really nice Scotch, or not Scotch, a whiskey, and Cavalin is amazing. So these guys do a really good job bringing in a lot of really interesting distilleries here to the market. So I picked this one up here at Craft Cellars because we can't get it here in Winnipeg. I know our whiskey club, James Burton, our president, is a real big proponent of Truth Malters and bringing in really interesting whiskeys for the club to try. And we did a sampling of this. I unfortunately couldn't make it that time, but I do have the samples sitting in my little sample box there that I've got to get to. But when I did see this one, it was on sale, and so I thought, well, I definitely got to get that. And this is right out of Sweden here, this particular whiskey, and heard really good things about it, so I'm really kind of looking forward to trying this one out. And there you go. That's the bottle there. And it's a Scandinavian Northlanders whiskey. So really looking forward to trying that one out and seeing what I think of it. And like I said, I'll be sharing like this expression and everything else that we open here. I will make sure that you guys get a sample of that as well. Yeah, from the last video I showed you guys. I've got these 2-ounce sample bottles here, so better than a 1 ounce, so you get twice as much. And kind of like how I do the cigars, you know, when I do a cigar tasting or a review, I'll always put the cigar into a humidor, and then once that humidor is filled up, I will draw a name for one of my subscribers, and then send the humidor full of cigars out to you. And it'll be the same thing like this. We'll be sampling whiskeys and scotches and all kinds of other fun stuff, and then I'll put 2 ounces away for you guys, and then once that box is completely filled up of these 2-ounce sample bottles, I will send it out to you, so out to one of my lucky subscribers. So, and for a chance to win that and anything here that we have, all you got to do is like and subscribe to the channel. So yeah. We are going back into the cellar, and we're going to bring some more out here for you, so just stay tuned for that. I'll be right back. Geez, we're 24 minutes already. Wondering if I should be doing in 2 videos, but I thought, why not make it one long one per shelf? You know, some people like the long videos. They can sit and just kind of watch and then come back and catch up. So anyway, hang on. I'll be right back with the with another set of scotches. Hey everyone, I am back. All right. So first one we got here is the Ardbeg and Noah. This is the barbecue smoker kind of setup. I'm not going to take everything out because it's a pain in the ass to put it all back in, but see, they kind of got a little barbecue smoker in there, a little lid that goes on top of it, and yeah, so that's kind of the deal there. Yeah, I got this in Winnipeg a couple years ago when these are out. They've since long sold out, which is, it's kind of a cool little setup. I also had the Ardbeg 10-year-old, and it had like a little cask. Here, I'll just hang on. I'm just gonna go and show you here. Yeah, so I got those two at the same time. So that's the Anoa, and this was the 10-year-old, kind of limited edition little case. It's kind of a cool little thing. Had the 10-year-old sitting there, and then it just opened up a little magnet that kind of keeps it closed. So, but yeah, that's been long since drank a couple of years ago. But I still have the case, and I do get another 10-year-old at some point. I might put it back in there. So yeah, that's the first one here. This one here is the Johnnie Walker Black Label Sherry Cask. Came out for a limited release. Sold fairly well, actually. And I wasn't going to get one. And then I saw it kind of dwindling stock at the liquor store. And these sold out, like I said, quite quickly. I've never tried it before. But I thought I would get it anyway, just for the fun of it. But it's a 12-year-old, and you know, Johnnie Walker Black. I've had Johnnie Walker Black before, which is kind of nice, and got a little rattle in there too. And it is yeah, it should be an easy drinking scotch. This one here, I don't. You know what? This might be a cork, actually. I was going to say this is probably not a cork. It's probably just a screw cap, like the rest of all the Johnnie Walkers. But this to me looks like a cork. I was not going to lay this one down, but I think I will. Just you just never know. Yeah, it might very well be a cork. I don't know. Most of them are all just screw caps. So, but I thought I would bring it out to show you guys anyway. But yeah, it looks like it could be. This one here I got at Craft Cellars. This is a red cask, first fill sherry matured. It's a Kalila, and you can see it's cask strength at 57.4%. And you should see the color on this thing. This is incredible. I did an unboxing of it, and everything, and I can't wait to try this here and share this with you guys. It's from an independent bottler called the Red Cask Company. The bottle is super cool looking, but look how dark that is, and that's non-chill filtered, no color added, and look how dark it is. Like, it's crazy how dark that 9-year-old Kalila is. That looks absolutely incredible. I'm sure there's gonna be tons of notes of like figs and all kinds of different dried fruits in it. Yeah, it's just it looks really good. This is a Talisker Storm. I picked this one up just recently. I'm still going to lay it down though, because I'm not sure how long it's been sitting at the LC. But they were blowing these things out like crazy. So I went and picked a bottle of it up. But yeah, it was just like $30, $35, $40 off kind of thing, you know, just to get rid of them. I'm not sure why, but yeah, so I was able to grab one of those. You know, thinking back, I probably should have got a second bottle because they were so cheap. But I mean, you can get them anywhere. It's not like this is a rare bottle or anything like that. But for that price, it was really, really, really good. This is a Bunnahabhain Strelander. And I forget what it means, but I think it's like wanderer or something like that. I'd have to look again. I'm 100% positive it's not that's what it means. It might even say so in the description if you guys want to read that. But I heard good things about it, so I thought I would pick it up. I think I got this at BSW in Calgary. This guy here, this is the Highland Park 15. I love, love, love Highland Park. Absolutely love Highland Park. This is the Viking Heart. You know, I've never tried the 15-year-old Highland Park. And you can see it's a really kind of a cool ceramic bottle here too. But yeah, I've never tried the 12-year-old, 15-year-old Highland Park. Tried lots of other expressions of Highland Park, but so I try to get my hands on everything that's relatively affordable for Highland Park. You can see here in the back, I've got 3 other expressions here. I've got the Cast Strength Batch 3, the Valknut, and the basic 12-year-old Viking Honor. Yeah, just love the whole Viking thing. You know, my family coming from Denmark. I just think it's really, really cool, but the flavor on these things are just crazy. So, real big fan of Highland Park. Next one here is the Lagavulin 11-year-old, the Offerman edition. And this is the Guinness cask, one that came out a couple years ago. So this one's been long sold out. Happy to have a couple bottles. I've never opened these up yet, but now that I have the channel, that'll give me an excuse to open it up and share it with you guys. But yeah, I think I've got 2 bottles of these, so looking forward to trying it with you guys. So put that down here, and might as well grab this guy here. This is another expression of the 11-year-old Offerman edition from Lagavulin, and it is the charred oak cask. And I heard this is supposed to be quite amazing, but I've never tried it either. So looking really forward to trying it with you guys. So now that I've got this channel going, I've got some friends I can open this up with and share with you guys. So I'll make sure that when we do open these up, I will put a 2-ounce sample away and set that aside to share with my subscribers. So this came out here for Spirit Release this past year. This is the Vault edition from Bowmore. I have had this, and this is absolutely incredible. Really good Bowmore. Like a really nice bottle. I'm probably going to go and get a second bottle of this just because it's so good. And once it's gone, it's gone. So probably definitely will go and get another one of these because this is exceptional. So I'm really happy to have the bottle here. I'll definitely be opening it up and sharing it with you guys. But I think I'm probably going to go get a second one just to have for the vault. This is Lecheg 10. We used to get this in Winnipeg quite often, and this was one of my favorites. Like, I love Lecheg, and the 10-year-old is amazing. But we can't. A couple of years ago, about 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, they blew them all out and got rid of them. I have no idea why. It's such a great Scotch. So anyway, I ordered a bottle from. Was it Craft Cellars or BSW? I think it was BSW. But anyway, super good price for a really great 10-year-old Scotch. Can't wait to get back into this and be acquainted with an old friend, because the Lecheg 10 is really good. For some reason or another, Our stock is dwindling here in Manitoba on this particular Scotch, but you can get it anywhere else. So I don't know why. And we can't get it in Winnipeg anymore. So really happy I have a bottle of it. It's the Highland Park Magnus. This is a nice Scotch. I've had this before. It's really easygoing, really kind of a nice, easy drinking Scotch. I don't know why we're not keeping up our stock with it. It doesn't have it as being blown out or last chance or anything like that. It's just the stock is just going down on it. I have no idea why. Fortunately, I can get it in Calgary for pretty cheap. So once that's gone, I will definitely be getting another bottle of that. This is the Ardbeg Corey Vraken. So this is a very nice Scotch. This is my second bottle of it. I grabbed 2 bottles of Corey Vraken and 2 bottles of Uigeadail out of BSW, and Craft Cellars is the same price. Really great prices. The Uigeadail here in Winnipeg is $200. Uigeadail, when I was buying it in Calgary, was $94. Now it's $104, but still half the price. And we can't get the Corey Vraken in Winnipeg at all. So I may need to buy another bottle of the Corey Vraken just to have 2 on stock. And my Uigeadail is I'll have to check. I may need to pick up another bottle of Uigeadail as well, because I've only got one bottle left in the cellar. This Corey Vraken went very quickly. This is so good. It's absolutely amazing. But ooh, this feels light. This is the Uigeadail. I think, oh yeah, wow, look at that. Hardly anything left. So yeah, so I think I'll have to replenish the stock, because these are very good Scotches. Let's back up here. So yeah, this one here, this is the Lagavulin 8. Very nice Scotch. Very nice. Really a heavy hitting smoky Scotch, even a lot smokier than the 16-year-old, and I love the 16-year-old, but this is really nice. This is like the crazy kid brother of the 16-year-old. But a really nice Scotch. Had an absolutely amazing sale on them in Winnipeg a couple years ago, so I grabbed a couple bottles and I've only got one left. So, but they've all gone up so much in price. I'm having a hard time justifying spending money on something that I got for so cheap back in the day. So we'll see. We'll see about that. I'm happy I still have a full bottle left. This one here I've had for quite a few years. I haven't opened it yet. This is the Port of Skeg, the 100 proof. Super smoky. I have had a sample of the Port of Skeg 100 proof. And that's why I ended up buying it, because it was so good. Really nice. Really smoky Scotch. And very Islay Scotch. So yeah, happy to have this one, and looking forward to opening it up and sharing it with you guys. This one here is a Freud 10-year-old. You can see it's in a different box than the tubes that I had before. But my wife and son got this one for me for Christmas a couple years ago, and I got one for my dad as well, and he really likes his. And you can see it comes with 2 glasses and a 10-year-old Lafroig. So I believe this is my last bottle of 10-year-old Lafroig. So I haven't opened this one up yet, just because it is my last one. I mean, I can go and get another one, no problem, but I've got so much else to drink, I might as well just kind of sit on that one and enjoy it when time comes. These 2 bottles here have been opened, but you can see that they don't fit on the shelf. So this is a Scapa of the Orcadian. Didn't really think a whole heck of a lot about it. Like, I've had this before at our Masonic Lodge, and it was nice. But then when I got it, you can see here, this is the, not sure if you wanted to see the bottle and cask number and stuff like that on it. But when I first got it, I didn't think a whole heck of a lot of it, because it was the neck pour. But then I had a sample of it once it's opened up, and it's nice. It's really, really nice. It reminds me, because I know what it tasted like when I had it in my Masonic Lodge, and it was really nice and lightly smoked and just a really easygoing Scotch to drink. And then when I opened mine, I was kind of disappointed in it. But, you know, with any Scotch, you want to let it breathe, you know, once it's opened up, and it will change. And boy, did it ever change. It's nice. It's really, really, really nice. Yeah, so you can see here, you know, that it's open, but the reason why we're tipping it over is so that we can kind of wet and moisturize the cork so it doesn't dry out on you, right? But you don't want to leave it on its side for very long. Unlike wine that's at, you know, 13-14%. You know, this one here is 43%. There's some 60%ers that I've got. Even just the regular 40%, it'll eat through your cork like nobody's business, and then you're gonna have a very bad day because you won't have any Scotch left. And this one here, this is a Writer's Tears. This is kind of sitting here with the opened bottles. This is a very, very, very nice Irish whiskey, by the way, but it doesn't fit here either. You can see that it's too big to fit, so it is sitting in on the second shelf. But yeah, you can see here we've made a dent on it. This is my second bottle of Writer's Tears, actually, the Copper Pot. Very, very, very nice, easygoing whiskey to drink. So yeah, just a nice, very nice Irish whiskey. I think you really, really like that one. So I am going to let these guys sit on their sides here for a few more minutes, and put them all back into the cellar, and come back with some more bottles from the second shelf. So stay tuned for that. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I got everything put away and brought out some new bottles here to show you guys. Might as well start on this side here. I've had this guy in the past. This is a Dewar's 21-year-old. Really, really, really inexpensive bottle, especially for a 21-year-old. We had this at our whiskey club in Winnipeg, and I think it was basically a Dewar's night. And we tried all different types of expressions. We had that one. We had these two expressions here. This is the Illegal Smooth. So it has a mezcal finish to it. 8-year-old. These are have screw caps, so we don't need to lay them down on the side. This is the Caribbean Smooth. This is a rum cask finish. Both very, very, very nice. Yeah, I might as well continue on this side here. This is a Shackleton here. This is a really nice blended, Scotch. Picked that one up in Regina when I was out with my wife and son out in Calgary, and we stopped in at Sobeys to find a particular bottle that I didn't think we would find, and lo and behold, my son found it, and totally made my day. And it was my wife's idea to go in there, so always listen to your wife, especially if she's a smart one. But yeah, this is a really, really, really nice Scotch. I don't know if I've had Shackleton in the past. I feel like I have, but I'm not 100% positive. But I know this is a very good blended Scotch. And it has a rundown here. I would imagine it's probably the Expedition. So yeah, really really cool Scotch. Happy to have it. We can't get it here in the city, so yeah. This is a compass box. This is the story of the Spaniard. It's nice, really, really, really nice, nice Scotch. And there's a story behind all of these, how he kind of creates these Scotches. And if you go onto his website, it's he doesn't have any secrets on there. He tells you exactly what's in it, how much of the proportions and everything. So you can, it's almost like you can make it yourself, but I don't think you could. But he does a really, really, really good job of these particular Scotches. So always happy to get some compass box. Some of them can be quite expensive though, that's the thing. These ones here are all really well priced. Got this one here, the Spice Tree, in Calgary at BSW when I was out there with my wife and son. I got this story of the Spaniard here in Winnipeg. But got a few different compass boxes out in Calgary that we couldn't find. Got a couple in my other cellar that I will eventually be bringing out to show you. So stay tuned for those ones as well. But I'll go through the main cellar first, and then I'll go through the secondary cellar after. This is the Peat Monster. Got this one here in Winnipeg, and got it a while ago, and because it came in the box. Now they don't come in the box. This one here is open, but a really, really, really nice Scotch. But we had a massive blowout of these things, and they were on for a really, really, really good price. And then they even went on for even a better price, like $32 a bottle. So went out and got a bunch of the bottles for the my friends in my whiskey club here to enjoy. So knew a bunch of them couldn't get out, so I just ran over to the LC that's pretty close to me, and then picked up as many of those bottles as they had there, and then at our whiskey club meeting sold them all to them. So well, I wouldn't say sold them all to them. They paid me for them, for what I paid for them, because I said, well, anybody want a bottle, I'm gonna go grab them. And I just went out and grabbed them, you know, before I heard back from anybody really. A few people said yeah, definitely, but I knew everybody would want them, especially for $32 a bottle. It's crazy. Buddy of mine from my Masonic Lodge gave me this bottle here a little while ago. It's nice. It's a little Jameson screw cap. So yeah. And this is the Song of Winter from Johnny Walker. I've got the Tail of Fire in the cellar, in my bar there somewhere. But these are all twist caps, so you don't have to turn them. Same with this one here, the black. This is it's like a special release bottle of it, but it's the same stuff inside. I only picked this up because it went on sale, and they were just kind of blowing them out. I guess they weren't selling, so I thought, well, for about half the price they were asking for it, I thought, well, sure, I'll pick up a bottle of that. This is a nice bottle. You know, I haven't had this yet. I've been looking forward to opening it up, but I was watching Food Quig, another YouTuber here on online who does whiskey reviews. He's out of Victoria, BC. But anyway, he was overseas and he picked up a bottle of this, and it's pronounced Chevag, not T bag. It's Chevag, and it's a Gaelic single blended whiskey. But he says it's really, really, really nice. So I thought, well, they have it here in Winnipeg, and they're actually blowing it out, just getting rid of it. I guess it wasn't a big seller. I guess maybe people couldn't pronounce what it was or whatever. I'm not sure, but Andy said it was a really good bottle, so I thought, well, I trust him, and I'll pick one up on his kind of referral and tastings and everything like that. So I'm kind of looking forward to trying that. This comes out almost every year at Spirit Release. Yeah, it's so cheap. It's like 35 bucks or $34. I think it's up to 38 now, but I've had this for a while. But it's an 8-year-old blended Scotch, but it's Islay Mist, and it's a nice bottle. Like I've had a sample of this at the LC, and I thought, well, damn, that's really good. It's super cheap, and just a really nice little easygoing drink. It's screw cap, so you don't have to lie it down or anything like that. And then this is a waterproof. This is another blended Scotch. Have never tried this one yet. I heard mixed reviews on it, so I thought I would pick it up. It was on for a pretty good price, and give it a shot. So it's almost 46%, 45.8% ABV. So the ABV is up there. So it should be, might be good. Why not? Might as well try it out. And like I said, I'll be sharing it with you guys as well. So you'll have to let me know what you think of it too. Next one we got here is the Redbreast 12. This is an Irish whiskey. Very nice Irish whiskey. Yeah, tons and tons of really great flavors in this 12-year-old Irish whiskey here. So pretty happy to have that one. I have had it in the past at a friend's place, and it was nice. That's why I ended up picking it up. This one here is the famous Grouse, the Smoky Black. I don't know if I've had this one or not. I might have. I may have. I'm not 100% sure. I'm thinking I have when I was in Sioux Lookout flying for a company called Bearskin Airlines. I know we used to have a whole bunch of cheap Scotch and whiskeys and stuff like that hanging around the house, and I'm pretty sure this is one of them, but I'm not 100% sure. It's a screw cap, so we don't have to lay it down. But again, Food Quig says it's really nice, and I mean, I like smoky stuff, so I thought, well, why the heck not? It was on sale, and I'll pick it up and try it out. This is a Monkey Shoulder. This one here is batch 27, and I had a sample of it at the LC. They have like you can go in and sample stuff there, and they said, "Oh, we just got this in. This is a couple years ago, and would you like to try a sample?" And I said, "Sure." So I tried it out. It was actually pretty good, a lot better than I thought it was. So I thought, well, I'll pick up a bottle. I didn't get it that day though. I waited for it to come on sale before I picked it up, and yeah, it was from what I can remember, it was pretty good. So kind of looking forward to getting into that. I've had this before in the past. This is really nice. This is the Pog Castle. It's a 12-year-old Irish whiskey. Got it on sale at the LC here in Winnipeg. They always come up on, certain bottles come up on sale from time to time, so I always kind of watch for them to come up, and if I'm interested in it, that's kind of when I'll pull the trigger, and unless I said like it's a limited release or something really hard to find, or you know, spirit release kind of thing. So but yeah, the Pog Castle is quite nice. This is the Compass Box, the Orchard House. Absolutely fantastic Scotch. Nice blend. Tastes like you're kind of like at a fruit stand and you're just trying all the different orchard fruits is what it tastes like. It's really quite nice. So yeah, I will make sure you guys get a 2-ounce dram of that one when we review it. When we do an official review of it, I'll definitely make sure that you guys get some of that as well. You really like this one. This is really nice. This is Hellcat Maggie. Never tried it before. It's an Irish whiskey, and they were blowing it out at the LC. They were just getting rid of it. It was the last chance, and super good price on it. So I thought, well, I'll get it, and yeah, it sold very quickly once they put it on sale. I'm not sure how fast it was selling before they put it on sale though. And same with this one here. They were this wasn't It was on sale, but it wasn't like a last chance or anything. But these are sold out here in Winnipeg now. But it's not a hard bottle to find anywhere. It's just a blended Scotch that you can find anywhere. Like BSW's got tons of different types of expressions of the Gladstone axe. So just looked really interesting. The flavor profile on it looked really, really interesting. It was on sale for a decent price, and I thought, why the heck not? I'll pick that up and then try it out. This one here I've had. This was actually a gift to me from one of the groom's fathers. I was up shooting a wedding way up into the bush and up north and out at their cottage, about 2 hours away, I guess, from Winnipeg, and just had a really great time up there. And then his dad, Chris, and I, we got into this Blackbush from Bushmills. I'd never had it before, and it was really nice. Like I was very impressed with it on how good it actually was. And but anyway, before I left, he gave me a bottle of it. He said, "I'll just take a bottle home with you." I said, "Are you sure?" And he goes, "No, take one." And the groom's like, "Yeah, make sure you take a bottle with you." So super nice gift. Very thoughtful. Not sure if this is I'm just kind of feeling it here. Not sure if this is a cork or a screw cap. I'll put it on its side. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm thinking it's a screw cap, but I don't know. Doesn't hurt it if it's not a screw cap. This one here I picked up. This is a Glen Fraser Reserve. I got this on the booze cruise with Dan out to Regina there last year in September. I've had this in the past. It's actually not bad at all. So I thought I would get another bottle of it. But it's an easy drinking blended Scotch. And as you can see, it's just a screw cap, so we don't need to lie that one down. And this one here, this Powers, this is nice. This 3 Swallows here from Powers, really nice Irish whiskey. Had this in the past. We actually just had this for our whiskey club night, for our Irish evening at the Irish Club. And it was really nice. I have had it before that, as just sampling at the LC, and definitely came up on sale, so I picked up a bottle of it, and then we had it at our whiskey club, our latest one here, just I don't know, week and a half, 2 weeks ago. This is a Scallywag. This is a blended Scotch from Douglas Lang, and I've never had this expression before, but everybody who's had it says it's really good. So just looking for a good opportunity to open it up. So maybe this winter or over Christmas time, maybe we'll enjoy it together and we'll open it up, and I'll share it with you guys as well. So. And this last one here that I've got from this little run, I've got to run back into the cellar and get the last of the rest of them. But this is a really cool gift from a really good friend of mine. He's actually my son's martial arts instructor. They were over in Ireland, and then this is what Marty brought back for me. You can only get this expression of this Irish whiskey at this bar. They said it's the oldest bar in Ireland or something like that. But, yeah, this is the oldest pub. But you can only get this particular expression of Sean's at the pub Sean's. So, yeah, so I have not opened it yet. I've been waiting for a really good excuse to open it up. And maybe I'll have it with my son, since it was my son's martial arts instructor who gave it to me, or if Marty's ever back into the city again, maybe we'll open up and have a dram together. So anyway, and he's such a great guy, really good guy, incredible friend. But anyway, that is what we've got here for now. And I'm going to run back into the cellar, put these guys away, and bring the next batch out. And I think that'll be the last batch for shelf 2. So hang on a second. I'll be right back.
Speed is of the essence.
All right, we are back for the last little bit here on the second row. So here's another bottle that I picked up. We've had this before at our whiskey club when we did the Dewar's night. This is the Dewar's 18-year-old. It's quite nice. It's a nice blended Scotch. That's what it looks like there. Hopefully these aren't boring you all too much. It's just kind of maintenance that needs to be done every year here in the cellar. So I thought I would bring you guys along with me. Hopefully it's not too boring for you. Here's another blended Scotch. This is the Black Bull, the peated edition. So brought this in from believe it was BSW. Could have been Craft Cellars, I'm not sure, but Calgary anyway. I've never had it before, but it looked really quite interesting. All the rest of these I have had in the past. Picked them all up except for 2 at our whiskey nights, and we'd bring in an ambassador for our sampling evenings, and then we were able to make purchases on any of those bottles. So all of these except for 2 were made at these Cellar whiskey nights. So really enjoy those evenings. A lot of fun with good friends, and you get to sample some really cool independent bottlers, and then you get a chance to buy them, and yeah, just a lot of fun. First one here is from Hepburn's Choice, and this is Macduff, and it's a 13-year-old Scotch, and you can see when it was distilled and bottled, and how many bottles are in existence. So yeah, so some of these bottles here can be quite limited and quite rare. So but they're all good. I've tried every single one of these. That's why I ended up making the purchase of them. So really nice Scotches. So when we do open these guys up, I will make sure that we put 2 ounces aside for you guys as well. So yeah, this is a 9-year-old Glen Talkers from Hepburn's Choice, and again you can see how many bottles there are in existence, and when it was made and bottled. This is from Morrison here. This is the Mactalia, the Terra, and it's a classic Islay. A really nice smoky Scotch. Really enjoyed this one. And this is a Carnmore, This is an Auchentoshan, 2011. Very, 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 very nice Scotch. This is the Strata 15-year-old from Morrison in Mactala. Another really, really, really nice whiskey. Very, very, very nice Scotch. This is the Scarabus I was telling you about here. This is the one here at 46%. Picked this up here at that Whiskey Club meeting as well. I was able to order a bottle of it. This is absolutely fantastic. I have, like I said, I've never tried the batch strength, but I've had this, and this is amazing. So I can only imagine what the batch strength will taste like. But this is a very, 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 very nice Scotch. So yeah, nice Hunter Lang Scotch. And this is from Old Malt Cask. It's the Craig Alecky 14-year-old, and it's the same guy that we ordered it from the other ones. Just on I don't know if these were all different nights and stuff. I know we had them out twice with us, and both nights. Once at Mark's place and then once at Toad in the Hole. I placed orders with him, and super nice guy too. Really, really knowledgeable of his stuff, and yeah, brings all the good stuff with him. And then yeah, a bunch of us place orders there with him, and really, really, really happy to do so. And then he gets the Scotch to you really, really quickly too. And then you just go pick it up off of Mark. I guess it'll be off of James now, or Joe, or Will, whoever places it now. Mark has moved back to South Korea, so we all kind of don't miss him and everything. So, but wish him luck out there. And this is another Old Malt Cask. This is the Glengarry 13. Another very, very, very nice Scotch. And then the last two bottles I have here, I got out of Craft Cellars. you kind of gotta watch them, because every now and then they'll sneak something in really interesting. And case in point, long row heavily peated they brought in. And the Kilcairn Batch 9 heavily peated. So I have had Kilcairn, I've never had long row, so looking forward to trying them out. So anyway, that is all of shelf 2 in the main cellar, and next one we'll do is shelf 3. It's mostly, I'd say, pretty much all Canadian. Yeah, it looks like pretty much all Canadian, but you never know what's in there. That's why it's nice to kind of go through it all too, just to kind of see what you've got and kind of reorganize and kind of restructure it too. So anyway, stay tuned for that. I really appreciate you guys watching this. I hope it wasn't too long. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. We're going to be getting into all these different scotches here. We're all going to be trying them all out together. And like I said, I'll be dramming 2 ounces of each one of these bottles out for my subscribers. And just like our cigar, when we review these cigars, I take a cigar and I put it into a humidor for you guys, and then I give away that humidor to a lucky subscriber once it's full. Be doing the same thing with these. I'll be putting them into 2-ounce dram bottles, putting into a cool little box. Once that box is full, I'll be drawing a name from one of my subscribers, and then a lucky person will get a whole bunch of really cool sample drams to try at home. All 2-ounce ones too, not the little 1/2 ounce or 1 ounce ones that you normally get. These are 2 full ounce ones, so I like to share with you guys. So thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. Share this with anybody that you think would have any kind of interest in it, and we'll talk to you real soon. Hey, bye bye.